My project focuses on the early Bronze Age specifically. I look at the island of Crete and the Cycladic Islands, which are kind of off the coast or in between Greece and Turkey or Anatolia. And I look specifically at the trade routes between the island of Crete and the Cycladic Islands in that time frame in the early Bronze Age. What I basically found was that in the early Bronze Age, the Cycladic Islands actually had a kind of economic or commercial dominance over the island of Crete. So there were a lot of Cycladic imports on the island of Crete, whereas there were very few, if any, Minoan imports or Cretan imports on the Cycladic Islands, meaning that the flow of trade of at least finished objects was very one-sided, which would indicate kind of like a economic dominance or a dominance in trade routes, at least in that period. My sophomore year of college, I took an art history course and just one of the basic survey courses, and we talked very briefly about the Cycladic Islands, and I got interested in them because I hadn't even heard of them before. And we looked at the Cycladic figurines that were associated with the islands, especially in the early Bronze Age, and I kind of loved them. They're incredibly kind of simplistic and almost modern in a way that where you think of the more the classical Greek, how they're very extravagant, very realistic statues. I just thought it was a nice contrast, so I really liked those.